Good afternoon, everyone. It's Arnie. It's PTV3D. And look, I am in the office. Yep, I'm definitely in the office. I am not at work, being that it's President's Day. I am here at home. Doug and I are working on some things around the house, and it's been actually a very nice day for us. I see Rachel on the stream. I see Candy Mom Cynthia, Pam's fam. Thank you, Pam. And Team Marie, thank you for being here. It's so nice to see you all here. It is, gosh, what a wonderful day. It's a day away from work is always pretty much a nice day. I really do enjoy it. How's your President's Day been? You know, we've been just, like I said, working around the house, doing a little eating around here. It's been nice. Samantha, thank you for joining. Good to have you. It's time for the Daily Dose. You know, it's February 17th. There's not really much in the world of Disney history. So we'll just go ahead and pop onto some things here and see how things go. Mike Wheeler, thank you for joining. Good to have you. Two Real Geeks. I just saw an alert from you for tonight. Jess is going to be doing her weekly geekly entertainment, huh? That's good. Cody Hankins, thank you for joining. Good to have you here. Oh, and I'm wearing my little Mickey Mouse Illuminations farewell t-shirt. Timothy Rainwaters, thank you for joining. Hello, Amy. Good to have you. AJC Magic TV, wonderful. And T. Maria's, I am treating my PTV mug with extra caution. Thank you, T. Marie. Thank you so much. You know, I just love that. Oh, good, Danny. Yep. Should we talk about Batman tonight? Okay, great. Great. Let's go ahead and mention that. Noah, hello there. How are you? It is February 17th. It's time for the Daily Dose. Let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, not much happened in the world. I mean, sure. Wall Twins. Hey, glad to see you there. Thank you so much. And yeah, let's get together because we're supposed to do a collab. People, if you have not seen Wall Twins before, go ahead and check them out. They do a lot of food tests and food reviews. They're from the Florida area, so go ahead and check them out. And it turns out Ben and I are twins, so are they. Their names begin with A and B, just like us, A and B. So we're going to do a collaboration, A, B, yes. Wall Twins and PTV, we're going to be doing a collaboration on food. We just have to decide when and how we're going to do it. But we're going to have some fun with it. Everyone, 1960. On this day in 1960, an attraction has closed. Good. Thanks, Wall Twins. Great. An attraction is closing on this day in 1960 at Disneyland. The Disneyland's Satellite View of America, which was originally called Space Station X1, closed on this day. It first opened in 1955 with Tomorrowland. Not much there in the world of Tomorrowland when it started, but oh, Ben, thank you for joining. But it closed on this day, and 3 months later, in May, they opened a new attraction in Tomorrowland called the Art of Animation. I don't know much about the Art of Animation, so I'm going to have to do some research and find out a little bit more about that because I'm actually curious about it now. But I just want to make sure that I can get some more information about that. You know what? Really, there's not much more going on. 1995. Have you ever heard of a movie called Heavyweights? Have you ever seen Heavyweights? Now, me, I'm one of those people, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Ben Stiller's in the cast. And Jeffrey Tambor, Jerry Stiller, and Mira. Jeffrey Tambor, if you've ever watched the show Arrested Development, he is George Bluth, the owner of the Bluth Company. So that just kind of gives you a hint there. Oh, Two Real Geeks, you saw it? You said it was a funny movie. Okay, maybe I'll have to watch that one because I've never seen it. So we'll see. Heavyweights. Yeah, speaking of movies that we haven't seen, before or not many people have seen. We're going to be talking a little bit about that tonight on PTV Live, but I'll get to that in a bit. On this day in 1998, there was a movie that was released direct to video. Belle's Magical World is part of Beauty and the Beast realm. It's a follow-up to the feature. It's broken up into 4 short stories. They teach different things like forgiveness and kindness, things like that. I saw it once, but that was so long ago when the DVD first came out over 20 years ago. So I'd have to watch it again. Also on this date in 1998, I posted a picture on Instagram and Twitter, also the thumbnail for this video, of Rock and Roller Coaster. And why did I do that? It had nothing to do with it. Hey, the Orlando guy, Richard, thank you for making it. Great. Oh, you're recording. Oh, thank you, Richard. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know Ben appreciates it too. 1998, they began construction at Disney MGM Studios on this day for Rock and Roller Coaster. It's one of my favorite attractions at the park. Not just the park, but the whole resort. I really love Rock and Roller Coaster. I find it to be a very fun coaster. Have you ever heard of a movie called 8 Below? In 2006, a live-action film called 8 Below. It was a reinterpretation of a real event from 1958 that happened. Starred Paul Walker, Bruce Greenwood, Moon Bloodgood, and Jason Biggs. Those were the people that I found that starred in it. It's called 8 Below, and it's about an expedition in Antarctica. It opened on this date in 2006. And then in 2009, the Walt Disney World Resort welcomed a new animal to Animal Kingdom. A colobus monkey was born, a black and white monkey. It was the first of that specific species to be born at Animal Kingdom. So, you know, it's always interesting to see the different animals that are born there. And then finally, last little bit that I have here. Oh, Mouse Talk. Hello, Walt. Thank you for joining. It's a busy day. Mondays are busy in our world of Disney YouTube. It's just the way it is. On this day in 2017, it had already gone through soft opening, but it was officially opened on this day. Rivers of Light at Animal Kingdom opened on this day, 2017, a 5,000-seat theater. That sounds like a lot, but it's actually the smallest theater for a nighttime show at Walt Disney World. It's the smallest audience of any of the nighttime shows. So, of course, Magic Kingdom, you can see it from anywhere, specifically in front of the castle. Epcot, anywhere around World Showcase Lagoon, tens of thousands can see that show. And then I don't know how big the Fantasmic Theater is, but that's at least 8,000. So, yeah, 5,000 is a small theater for Walt Disney World for an outdoor show. Oh, Charlie, hello there. Thank you for joining. Good to have you here. About 18 people in the stream right now that I see. 19. I see eight likes. Everyone, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget about that. So it's already, the original show's already gone. They've kind of revamped it to include animation characters because from what I saw and what people said, they were a little boring. Mike Wheeler says he believes 14,000 people can fit in Fantasmic. That would not surprise me. There are thousands of people there in the audience for Fantasmic. So thank you, Mike. Dances with Goofy. Hello there. How are you? So that's all that I have for history. But I'd like to thank, for instance, I see Candy Mom, Pam's Fam, PTV2, Mike Wheeler, Two Real Geeks. The ones that you see with the blue wrench, those are my moderators. I absolutely love having my moderators in the stream with me. And there's another one right there, Jim. He's not just a moderator. He's a support channel, along with Two Real Geeks and D&G Explorers, Rob Fuzz, and also the Orlando guy, who also happens to be here. He's one of our support channels as well. Thank you so much for what you do, channels. I tell you, it really does take a corporate effort to get things done sometimes for some of our videos and some of our channels. So I'm very thankful for the help, the assistance that we get around here. I do not take that for granted at all. And as Walt Twin says, moderators are legit. Yes, the mod squad. I absolutely love my mods. Oh, looks like Jim can't take. He must be mobile right now. Okay, those are my support channels. And for the moderators, thank you so much. Coming up tonight on the Disney YouTube network, it's a busy night. I start this at 6 o'clock, usually runs about 15, 20 minutes at the most. But then at 7 o'clock tonight, we have a new show. We actually have a show premiere. Perfectly Perfect Park Hopping, along with the Lynn Project. They're going to be doing something called Magical Monday Mayhem. And they're going to start it, and it's going to be pretty much a roundtable discussion. And they wanted to be there because they want to be part of the excitement of the Monday night lineup, because that's at 7 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, we have Steve's World. That's always a busy show too. Steve is doing a 1,000, I think it's a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, but he's doing it with Shep. At 9 o'clock, I'm not sure what she's doing, but Meg is on with Mickey's Magic. And then at 9:30, our wonderful support channel, Two Real Geeks, 9:30, you're going to see the weekly geekly wrap up of entertainment news. Specifically, Jess is going to be talking about Batman tonight, so you're not going to want to miss that. Oh, thank you, Danny. Thank you for dropping that link. Appreciate that. And then at 10 o'clock, finally in the evening, after Two Real Geeks and Mickey's Magic, you're going to see PTV Live. And tonight, we're starting a new recurring topic, and that topic is the Disney Plus Movie Club. And we're very excited about it. Tonight, we're doing it as the inaugural. So the movie was only seen by Ben, Doug, and me. And if anyone else happens to have seen that particular movie during the chat, please go ahead and talk it up. But we'll explain what's going to be happening on future editions of the Disney Plus Movie Club, because we'd like to do it at least once a month. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to get everyone involved. I want to get as many villagers involved with the movie club as possible. Walt's asking, which movie is it? I want my PTV movie club. Yeah, thank you, Rachel. The movie we actually watched tonight was, I mentioned it yesterday on the Daily Dose. The movie we watched last night was The Ugly Dachshund. So we're going to be talking about The Ugly Dachshund. You're right, Pam. It is The Ugly Dachshund. That's what we watched. And we're going to be talking about that movie, and also some things that Disney had to do in order for that to show on Disney Plus. Well, one specific thing, but I'll mention that tonight during the stream, because it's rather entertaining what goes on. So everyone, that's about all I have for today. The Daily Dose. It's going to be a busy night. Ben, what is that? Is that a dog? Is that a mouse or a bear or something that you posted? Oh, yes, the Orlando guy. Don't forget your Cheez-Its and Diet Coke. Diet Coke is the unofficial drink of PTV Live, as well as Cheez-Its being the unofficial snack cracker of PTV Live. Okay, it's a dog. Thank you, Ben. So, yep, Cheez-Its and Diet Coke. Good eating. Good eating. Definitely good eating. Eventually, we're going to have to show you how to make Cheez-Its. So that'll come on at another date. But everyone, thank you so much for joining today for this edition of the Daily Dose. And don't forget, everything's happening tonight on Monday night on the Disney YouTube network. It's going to be a busy night. So starting at 7 o'clock, going all the way through 10 and after with PTV Live. Everyone, thank you so much. Does Trader Joe's even sell Cheez-Its? Not the brand Cheez-Its, but I don't know if they even have a cheese cracker. Doug's in the other room. Doug, have you ever seen anything that looks like Cheez-Its at Trader Joe's?
I want to say no.
Okay, Doug has never really seen anything there, but definitely Cheez-It goodness. We do like it. Cheez-Its actually, maybe we should do a history video about Cheez-Its. It's a cracker that actually they started baking it in Oakland, California at a place called Sunshine Biscuits. Sunshine Biscuits used to be in Oakland, and now it's gone through several acquisitions since then. So, yeah, Ben, it is a missed opportunity for TJ's, definitely. So, yeah, Ben, I think you and I are going to have to do a history video about Cheez-Its and where they came from. So maybe we'll get working on that, and we'll post a history video for you all. Everyone, thank you so much for this, for spending time with this, the Daily Dose of Disney. Or I always appreciate having my villagers with me. And then get ready for a wild ride tonight in the Disney YouTube Network starting at 7 p.m. Check it out on theliveplace.com. If you've not seen that before, make sure that you do. Dean is a great guy. So he's got all of us advertised there on the Live Place. And Wall Twins will be direct messaging. So let's get that scheduled. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone tonight for PTV Live at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. In the meantime, everyone have a magical evening and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. See you tonight. Bye, everyone.